Hey everyone, massive storm coming to the United States. This week, a huge storm is coming to the United States this week, and it will bring a variety of problems, including a risk for significant severe weather, high winds across much of the country, blizzard conditions for some areas, and much colder weather. In today's forecast, we're going to break down exactly what you need to know about the weather that will be impacting the United States over the next 7 days. We'll start with what's happening across the country this morning. Current conditions, we've had a large storm ongoing in the southeast over the past 24 hours with a low pressure center currently positioned over Mississippi. A few showers and thunderstorms have been erupting in Florida even this morning, and we've seen some severe weather at times. However, it has mostly been limited to rain and some damaging winds. There's actually a low-end risk for tornadoes later this afternoon in eastern Florida, so stay weather aware between about 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. today. Meanwhile, in the northern plains, a small Alberta clipper will bring some snowfall to northern Minnesota and back into Canada. If you're down in the southwest or southern plains, it's currently dry, but that's going to change later this week as heavy rain moves in. Severe weather threat increasing. A massive storm is developing, and one of the biggest concerns will be the risk of severe weather. The Storm Prediction Center has upgraded areas in the mid-Mississippi River Valley to an enhanced risk for severe weather on Friday. The primary threat zone includes Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, Missouri, and Illinois. The main threats will be damaging winds, large hail, and the potential for strong tornadoes. A slight risk extends as far north as Wisconsin and eastern Iowa, which is unusual for the middle of March. If you live in these areas, make sure you have multiple ways to receive weather alerts and a tornado action plan ready for Friday. The severe weather threat could expand further as the storm develops. On Saturday, the severe weather risk will shift eastward, impacting areas in the Ohio Valley and back into Dixie Alley. We now have an enhanced risk for severe weather in parts of Mississippi and Alabama, where damaging winds, large hail, and strong tornadoes will be possible. Both Friday and Saturday are shaping up to be very active, severe weather days. Make sure you stay weather aware if you're in the affected regions. Tracking the storm's progress. Let's take a closer look at how this storm will evolve over the coming days. Today, showers and storms will continue in the southeast, and the small Alberta clipper will keep moving through Canada, bringing some snow showers to parts of New England tomorrow. Tuesday night, showers will develop in Southern California, mainly around Los Angeles. By the way, there was a 4.1 magnitude earthquake just west of Los Angeles yesterday. If you felt it, leave a comment below. Wednesday, showers will continue along the west coast with snow in the higher elevations. The Sierra Nevada could pick up over 4 feet of snow between Wednesday and Saturday. Thursday and Friday, a new round of rain and snow will hit the west coast as the main storm system moves over the Rockies. This will create a sharp clash of warm and cold air, leading to the formation of a major storm system in the Great Plains. Strong winds and severe weather outbreak possible by Friday. This storm is expected to intensify rapidly as it crosses the Great Plains. The European model shows the low pressure system dropping into the 970 millibar range, which is very intense. This will lead to widespread wind gusts across the Great Plains on Friday, ranging from 40 to 65 miles per hour, with some areas possibly seeing gusts as high as 75 miles per hour. That's not even counting the severe weather threat. Strong wind shear, high instability, and rich moisture in the lower levels of the atmosphere will create ideal conditions for severe weather in Missouri, Arkansas, and the Deep South. A tornado outbreak is possible in this region due to the intense trough and strong storm dynamics. Key takeaways: a massive storm is developing and will impact the U.S. this week. Enhanced risk for severe weather on Friday in the mid-Mississippi River Valley. Damaging winds, large hail, and strong tornadoes are possible. Widespread wind gusts of 40 to 75 miles per hour expected across the Great Plains. Significant snow accumulation in the Sierra Nevada and Rockies. Stay weather aware and have a plan ready if you're in the path of this storm. We'll continue to track this system and keep you updated on the latest developments. Severe weather setup. Intensifying Midwest and Deep South at risk key factors shaping the storm. A negatively tilted trough is expected to pull significant moisture from the Gulf of Mexico, combining with unstable air across the lower Mississippi River Valley. This setup creates a highly favorable environment for severe weather on Friday and Saturday. One area of uncertainty for Friday is the Midwest. The severity of the weather there depends largely on how much moisture reaches the region. If dew points remain in the low to mid 50s, the Midwest may only experience isolated to scattered severe storms. However, if dew points increase into the low to mid 60s, the risk of a tornado outbreak in the Midwest would increase significantly. At this time, the Midwest does not appear to be the main target for severe weather. The greatest concern remains in the lower Mississippi Valley on Friday afternoon and evening. Blizzard conditions in the northern plains. As the storm system intensifies and lifts north, blizzard conditions are expected in the northern plains from Friday night into Saturday morning. Strong winds and heavy snowfall will make travel extremely dangerous in this region. At the same time, severe weather will reignite Saturday afternoon in Dixie Alley and the southeast. A severe weather outbreak remains possible in this region as instability, moisture, and strong wind shear combine to create ideal storm conditions. By Saturday evening, storms will march eastward. However, the severe weather threat should diminish in the Ohio Valley due to a lack of sufficient moisture and low dew points, which will limit storm buoyancy. Sunday and early next week, on Sunday, the storm system will continue to push east. There could be some lingering severe weather along the immediate East Coast, but it's still too early to determine how significant that will be. By early next week, the pattern becomes more uncertain. However, a brief lull in activity is expected on Monday and Tuesday as the storm exits the region. Friday's severe weather setup. Why it's dangerous. One major concern for Friday's severe weather threat is the amount of wind shear expected during the afternoon and evening hours. The combination of a negatively tilted trough and a strong southwesterly flow will create a primed environment for severe storms. The greatest threat zone includes Missouri, Illinois, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, and Louisiana, and where a severe weather outbreak is possible. At the 850 millibar level, a little closer to the ground, winds will be extremely strong across this entire region. If enough moisture from the Gulf reaches the Midwest, a few tornadoes could also occur there on Friday. Critical fire risk in the southern plains behind the dry line on Friday, strong winds and low moisture levels will create a significant fire threat across Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Wind gusts of 60 to 70 miles per hour are possible in these areas. Relative humidity will drop significantly, increasing the likelihood of rapid fire spread. These high winds are not directly related to the severe weather. They're a result of the sharp pressure gradient created by the low pressure system, instability, and severe weather potential. Another alarming trend is the increasing instability forecast for Friday. A large pocket of instability will build across the Deep South, setting the stage for strong thunderstorms capable of producing tornadoes, damaging winds, and large hail in East Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Missouri. While the Midwest remains questionable due to marginal moisture levels, the Deep South remains a highly concerning area for significant severe weather. Moisture and the role of the southern trough. One factor that could influence the severity of Friday's storms is smaller trough moving across the southern plains in the southeast on Wednesday. This trough will pull moisture from the Gulf, but it could also limit how much moisture returns north into the Midwest by Friday. If the low pressure system associated with this trough strengthens, it could decrease the amount of available moisture in the Midwest, reducing the severe weather threat there. The latest European model shows dew points in the low to mid 50s across Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, and Minnesota on Friday. These levels are not high enough to support a major severe weather outbreak. However, if dew points rise into the upper 50s or low 60s, the Midwest could face a more dangerous situation. High winds and blizzard potential in the Great Plains. The low pressure system driving this storm is expected to drop into the 970 millibars, a very low and intense barometric pressure reading. Take care, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with a new update. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment. See you